Hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? This is Royal Capital FX, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification bell icon to be the first to receive notification whenever we drop a new video. And I'd like to see your comments, right? So today we're gonna be focusing on this particular video. Rather, we're gonna be focusing on the US30 index, a very interesting instrument, or one of my favorites actually. So right now, currently as we are speaking, the US30 on the lower time frames has been a little bit choppy for a very special reason. As you can clearly see, let me just remove some of this stuff right here to begin the analysis with you guys. So right now, price, I'm expecting price to really approach the 200 EMA and then leave a couple of pins. Why am I expecting that? The first reason is this: price has been moving in a downward trend for the last few months, and right now, to be honest with you, to be honest with everyone, the U.S. economy is in a recession, right? The U.S. economy is in a recession. However, price has to correct itself in order for it to continue moving, right? So currently, this rally here for me is merely a correction. Okay, it's merely a correction before, okay, for now, let's just put it this way. Price has been moving downwards, blah blah, right. However, a lot of people are asking, are we now going to see, the bulls taking power again? Are we now going to see change in the market direction? Okay, the answer is yes and no as well. The answer is yes and no. But for this particular video, let's just keep it short and precise, right? Now, after breaking previous lows from here, okay, let me just say from here to here to here and then to here, and then now finally to here, it failed to break this low. And what happened, we saw a peak being logged, right? We saw a peak being logged, a peak formation, and then our peak was logged, right? What made us confirm that our peak was logged? For those that use the market makers method like me, to simply put it in layman's terms, we saw the 13 and the 50 crossover, right? Which signified a peak low, right? After price failed to break this previous low, and then boom, right? It went up, creating a what? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? That's what happened. Now, for those that use the smart money concepts and what, I'm sure that you're noticing the price is approaching a very important supply area, right or wrong? Okay, so as price is approaching this supply area, now we're expecting that price should reverse and retest what? These previous zones right here, this previous zone. I like to see this price zone to be tested, right? This zone to be tested before price can continue to go up. The simple as that. Before we break this zone, I like to see price to retest the zone. Right. Anyway, so this zone right here is very crucial for our long-term activity, right? For our long-term activity. So right now, as for me, I'm not interested in the market really, because it's a Monday. I don't like to trade on a Monday. Sometimes I do, but 90% of the time I don't trade on a Monday, right? And the interesting thing about what happened today is we saw price giving us a pin on the 200 EMA, 200-day EMA, all right? So for those that trade market makers method like me, we're expecting a 200 bounce now. As you saw, a 200 bounce, right? Sorry for that. Price have to bounce from that 200 to retest the zone, therefore giving us a possible ID50. It's a possibility right now. It's a possibility. Let me just use another 2 to mark this one. It's a possibility because everything in trading is a possibility until it happens. It's a possibility until it happens, right? Right, this zone, right? So therefore, I like to use confluence with my trading. I got my basis of everything that I analyze. My basis strategy is BTM. Beat the market makers. That's my basic strategy that I use, and then combine with some stuff from the SMCs and what I just combine, and try to make sure that everyone who can watch this video is not confused. So I've tried to fusing different terms for people with different strategies to really understand what I'm trying to talk about. So now, right, price is to retest the zone. So that's my thinking process. It's my thinking process. Just to retest the zone. So therefore, this zone will become a what? A demand zone, right? A demand zone. But for us who trade, using the BTM, that zone right here is going to give us an entry, which is confirmed as an ID50, right? An ID50. But okay, it differs. Let me just say this: it differs with the time frame and what. But let me just basically say it's an ID50, right? I don't want to get to too much detail on BTM, and because sometimes it's different in different time frames. It's different. So anyway, I want to see the price retest the 50 EMA, right? The 50 EMA. Let me just simply put it that way. Okay, price has to retest the zone in order for it to continue going up. So now, currently, price, as I said before, is chopping. But the beautiful thing about the choppiness is now we can have confidence that price is not likely going to break that zone over there that I just marked, using the horizontal line. Using that horizontal line, it's likely not going to break that zone, because whenever you see price approach a certain zone that you're interested in and it's chopping, that means it's a highly likely scenario that it's not going to break it, right? It's confidence factor number one. Confidence booster number one, right? Confidence booster number one. So now number two, as I said before, I want price to really tap on that 200 EMA, really tap on that 200 EMA again, and leave pins possibly slightly above, slightly above, leave pins slightly above. Therefore, now I'll be interested in the market. My interest to be greater. I'll be looking at this. I'll be looking at this thing, with more seriousness. As of now, I'm really kind of backing off the charts because it's happening really interesting. Until this happens, I'll be tuning into the chart and seeing what's going to happen next, right? I want to see the clear sell setup form, and then we can go from there, selling and seeing what's going to happen, right? But for now, I want to see price really go to that area before doing this, right? After price approaches this zone, I'm expecting this to happen, right? This to happen, right? But keep in mind, we have this one right here. We have this candle right here. This candle right here. You have this zone, right? Keep in mind of that also. It's something that is something that we have to be watchful of. You have to really be anticipating stuff before it even happens in trading. I think that's the most important thing ever. So let me just try to drop this a little bit down. Okay, that's too much. Sorry for that. Okay, let me just leave it like that. Okay. So, if price, because there's a high possibility that it's gonna drop, because I'm expecting that to happen, simply because we're in a recession. That's a retest, right? So retest before this happens. Before that happens. So let me just put it over here, and then boom, right here. But what's gonna be our next check off? So look for sell setup over there on that zone. Look for sell setup over there. over right here. I mean, around this zone, right? We're gonna be looking for those sell setups, right? After that happens, possibly when we're gonna be seeing what's gonna happen on the market. If price drops, if traps, manages to break those areas, I mean, maybe you can continue with the sales. But if it does not, break those zones, we'll be expecting to buy from these areas. I mean, that's where I'm expecting to buy from these areas, right? Maybe you can take it all the way up to where let me just mark this area right here. This area. This area. It's gonna be a very good area of interest for us right here. For every trader, it's gonna be a very good area of interest, right? Right. Why? Simply because if price fails to break that area around here, or whatever, or here, it's gonna create a nice head and shoulder pattern, right? This is gonna be our right shoulder over there, our right shoulder, and then price will then continue going upwards. After that, rally up, after that rally up, we'll see what's gonna happen next, and then I'll post my analysis. But for now, this is what I'm expecting to happen on the market, and I'm sure everyone is going to have a great trading week. Thank you all. Keep supporting us, and I would like to make this announcement. We are not offering account management as of yet. Please do not give in to people who say, give us your money, we trade for you. That's nonsense. We are not offering account management yet. So when we do that, I'll leave links. When we do that, I'll leave legit links, and I'll make an announcement on this channel. So watch out for that. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're going to have a good trading session this week. Thank you very much.